Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole, and in today's video I will be making creamy macaroni and cheese.
Start off by boiling your water for your noodles. Add some salt to your water. While my water is boiling, I'm going to add 32 ounces of heavy cream to another pot. Depending on how thick you want your sauce to be will depend on what you use as a liquid. So you could either use heavy cream, half and half, or milk. Heavy cream being the thickest and milk being the thinnest. While that's heating up, I'm going to add in my seasonings. I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm adding about 8 ounces of Velveeta. Now that my Velveeta is melted in, I'm going to be adding 3/4 of a pound or 12 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. I like cubing my cheese before I throw it in because it just makes me feel more comfortable and less scared. I also think it helps with melting quicker. Alright, well, I got splashed, so this is why we cook with clothing on, because that was hot. And so now I'm just putting my hand in deeper into the pot before dropping in these cubes. Lesson learned. I'm adding in the final cheese that's going to go into our sauce. This is almost a pound of pepper jack cheese. Ooh, now it's really hot, so I have to be very careful. I know that my sauce is pretty thick, but I want it to be even thicker, so I'm just going to let it simmer or boil, whatever it's doing right now. It's pretty bubbly, until it gets a little bit thicker. Well, my water is not boiling and I have no idea what's happening, so I'm switching my pots around. Let's turn this on, because I know how to use this one a lot better. So I'm like, I need my water to boil or we're not gonna have mac and cheese, we're just gonna have sauce. Okay, let's hope for the best now. While my water finishes boiling before I can cook my noodles, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. I'm adding 1 pound of elbow noodles. Cook for 8 to 12 minutes depending on your noodle preference. I've gotten so much more confident with cooking, like I would be pouring these in way slower in the past. While we're waiting on the noodles to cook and my oven to preheat, I just want to say that this recipe is by no means healthy at all. In fact, it is high in sodium and cholesterol, and if you are lactose intolerant, you might need to not be on your last pair of pants, because there is a high chance you will shit your pants. My noodles are done, and I'm going to add this lid, which is a built-in strainer. It makes my hot life easier. Hold on, let me get my pot grippers. That was way too hot. Okay, let's try this again. So this hooks on, it like screws into my pot. Sometimes it works great and sometimes it gives me a hard time. You know, I'm gonna do this off camera. Now here's the fun part. We strain it. I like this instead of a sink strainer because I just feel like I have more control over it. Transfer your noodles and sauce into a baking dish. Okay, that's a slow way to do it. I'm gonna be brave and I'm just gonna dump them all in like this and hope we get them all in the baking dish. Because this wasn't unhealthy enough with the amount of cheese and heavy cream that I used so far, I decided I'm going to add a pound of shredded, actually hand-grated mozzarella cheese, plus about 1/4 of a pound of cheddar cheese, 1/4 of a pound of pepper jack cheese, and a teeny bit of Velveeta cheese. I'm really aiming for a combination of creamy and stringy cheese in this mac and cheese, but I'm really afraid that I might be adding a little too much. All right, here's our beautiful creation. Let's put this in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. It's been about 12 minutes and I'm going to take out my mac and cheese, but we are not done yet. We have one more ingredient to add. That smells so good. I'm adding crushed Doritos to the top. Now that we have this beautiful contraption, I'm going to add this into the oven for about 2 to 3 more minutes, and then it will be done. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. I hope it looks as good as it smells, and I hope it tastes even better than both. Let's taste the product. Oh my god, that is so good. I achieved my creamy and stringy mac and cheese. It's very flavorful.
And if I have a heart attack, then at least I died happy.